This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you... Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Arizona's offense comes onto the field first today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season...
Turning it on! Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Spins away from the defense. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Buys a little time. Gets the first himself. Still on his feet at the 45. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Utah State's offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off the defense, catch closes and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Grabbed in the middle, it's Claiborne. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on 3rd down. That was the completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your 2nd drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to establish a rhythm and confidence as early as possible, and getting that completion on 3rd down was big.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Wants to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll ride the hot hand. Quick spin on the run. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds the big tight end. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Arizona.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the clock has hit zeros. Here's a look at the big moment from that battle in the Pac-12. Old Dominion went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Monarchs in a statement win if there ever was one. Fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Wide open downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Aggies moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Takes the easy one to the back. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He lets it fly. Makes the grab down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone.
Arizona 17, Utah State 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Ready to fire from the pistol. Back to pass on second down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab inside the 30. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Gets it out quickly. Oh, what a cut! There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Running back searching for a hole. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah State. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, and they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Complete to start this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Arizona right back to the line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lofts one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Here comes the heat. Got his man. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Gets it out fast. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down.
Near the 48-yard line. 3rd down coming.
He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Handoff to the single back. Shakes off the defender. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Trying to escape and get it himself. Inside the 40. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold on.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The Aggies racing to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. It's complete. At midfield, he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The inside handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is in the air. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. It's complete. Turns it on in midfield. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Down to 2 minutes before the half. They'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Petty. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Keeps it on the draw. Nice move to pick up yardage. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking to throw for it. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Arizona.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Utah State, 7.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, running back gets the give. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team at Maverick Stadium.
The Wildcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple positions. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll leave it with him. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him along the sidelines. Beautiful footwork for the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snagged out of the air.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Turning it on. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there, make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. He's going to take off. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looking downfield on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll run the screen. They've got him before he gets the first down marker, and the screen does not deliver. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the returner will be knocked down. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. It's complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. All alone as he catches it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Looking for a push on 4th down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. From the gun, the ground game. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. And he got nothing, in the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. There's the pressure. Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Hicks. He's got it on the run. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. And the Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll set up to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Aggies! Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. They're going to run it, and they'll knock him down. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here today.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Looks as if Arizona will have enough to move the chains. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Makes a man miss. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Arizona! And the pummeling has started.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
41, Utah State, 16.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. After this, it'll be a wrap. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting